Welcome back, gentlemen.
Go on, have a gander.
So, Grey Rat's back. He's got some new items. I don't think he's got anything we want still. I died twice more off screen. I've worked out a way to do this, like the quest line that I want to do works. So, our good friend is now dead, and he is replaced by my favourite waifu.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yols, master? I am Yuria of Londor.
Yuria of Londor.
Thanks to thee, Yol's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead. Another matter. Thou a lord art thou not? Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our Lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine.
Cool. So from her we can get Londor of Braille Divine Tome and some other items. This item's great to use with the mound makers in the first area because people don't know what the purple sign means yet, and you can pretend to be a white phantom until you inevitably betray them. We don't really want anything else from her right now.
That a lord art thou bearer for the tender.
So I love, like absolutely fucking love her quest line. I'm not going to go down that path this game because I've already done that, and it's exclusive to another path, and the path I want to take this time, unfortunately. So what we can do, however, is do one of her optional side quests by heading out this way. I looked it up, and you can just do this quest straight away. It's unfortunate because it's going to lock us out of getting a ring unless the guy drops the ring. But I don't think he does, so we're going to miss out on a ring that would be that's very, very useful for us. Specifically the ring that makes you not make any sound so that you can sneak up and around enemies. There are some areas in this game that you really, really benefit from having it. Go away, guys. I don't care about you. Right, so I'm an idiot, and the path... Oh. The path that we've got to take is actually this way to get to the guy. And I usually don't bring him in till later, but I don't actually plan to give him any crystal scrolls anyway, so it's fine. Do we have 10 int? We do.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. Very well. Indeed, I am a sorcerer, with plenty to share. However, what champion demands service without recompense? Clearly you're not that sort of man. So you will make me promise that in exchange for my teaching, you will bring me knowledge in the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secrets. Well, can you assure me of this?
Yeah, sure.
Very well. You're no fool. I take it you understand the weight of a promise. I am Orbeck, a Vinine, unkindled one. I shall teach you sorceries. We will learn together. It shall be like our very own school.
I really like his dialogue as you give him more and more scrolls. Like, it's one of my favourite... he's one of my favourite NPCs in the game, but I've not done... Could have used that in that... Well, I mean, I say I could have used that in that fight against the sorcerer, but I did sort of one-shot him. I really do like his questline as you give him more scrolls, and his dialogue when you buy all of the stuff from him. Unfortunately... it's just not in the cards for this playthrough because I want to get a certain weapon because I've not done it. I've not actually done Uria's side quest before, so I want to see it. Although it will be somewhat difficult to pull off, I think. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to fight Mr. Sword Guy. While we're here, there's sort of two things. I'm going to do the sort of evil path on this quest.
Do you wish to hear a tale? You only have to ask.
Actually, you know what? No.
Have a pleasant chat.
I've done her evil path too many times, so I'm not going to. I'm only gonna do I'm gonna do her light path this time. So Orbeck sits here.
Oh, you're back then again. I'm Orbeck of Let Us Begin with the
Yeah. So you can buy a bunch of stuff. Great heavy soul arrow is amazing. On my main playthrough, on my new game plus, I do like 500 damage with it. Every time I cast it, I can cast it like 10-20 times before I run out of FP rather. That being said, and you can also get a magic weapon and magic shield from this guy a little bit cheaper than you can get it from Yuria and Yol. That being said, let's get this rodeo started. Hopefully this just works.
Speak thy honourable. Oh, good Hollow. I'm afraid I must say, Orbeck of Vinheim is a cause of much consternation. He proclaimeth himself Lord of Hollows. If left alone, he may one day imperil thy rule. Fall to this matter yearly, else we are unraveled. Decisiveness is the mark of a true monarch.
Cool.
Till we meet again.
So she's just asked us to kill Orbeck, which we're gonna do. Lord of Hollows, the Lord of Hollows path is probably one of my favorite. Thus far it's my favorite ending in Dark Souls. I'll say. I'm not sure. I might like this other ending I'm about to do in this path better, because.
There's only one thing to do. With regret, I will end this here now.
Okay, this guy's a chump compared to Yuria. Oh god. Come on. Got him.
But why? Is that all I'm worth?
See you, buddy. And we get his ashes. Nice. Of course. Because we're going to clear out our hollow. Hi.
Speak thy honourable. I see Orbeck's claim is proven false. As it should be our right and deserving Lord of Hollows. It is a Londor treasure befitting of a true Lord. Lord of Hollows, may the dark sigil guide thy way.
And we get the Morian Blade.
Lord, till we meet again, may the dark sigil...
Actually, I think before we... Yeah, see, we're starting to hollow out nicely. But we'll cure that now, actually. Before... Do we cure it now? I think it's fine to cure it now. She'll stick... I believe she'll stick around aggroed. If she doesn't, I'll be sad. Oh my god, 33,000 souls. Okay, it'll be a pain. If I lose all these souls, I'm going to cry, but I am going to attempt to kill Yuria now. If we're going to kill her, we should drop down on her so that our souls hopefully stay up here. really quite difficult to fight. I almost don't want to do it just yet.
Where are my wits?
She pulls out a really cool sword. Okay.
A hollow need not be mad. No one so weak ever will pass.
Oh dear. I've really boned it up this time. She's got 3 heals left, and I've already used up, used up all of my Estus. Sorry, this is quite a difficult fight. And she's out of Estus, I'm out of Estus. A duel of samurai! Except she uses a damn shield like a coward. Damn! Okay, I'll try beating one more time on stream, and if I fail this time, I'll pause the video and just kill her. Are our souls up here? They're not. They're down this way. Yeah. So pulling her back here is a good idea because it gives you room and it lets you pick up your souls again. Okay. Again, sorry about lack of commentary here, but she's quite a difficult fight. And like a single mistake just sees you dead. I wonder if she'll give me back the other guy. I've only got 3 slashes. Well, I got 3 slashes. Stop doing 4. 4 was going to kill me. A little bit worried about collateral damage here. And she should eat some Sunny D. The bleed effect doing nice work for us there. Really just important. Okay, that's her last Estus. Really just important to keep your distance. And stop doing 4 hits, you idiot. It's literally going to get you killed. Yeah, she's out of Sunny D. You can break her defense. Bitch. She outplayed me. Come on, come on. Just don't be bad. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use my last Estus. If we're not at full health, she can combo us down in one go. 4 attacks is going to get me killed. Gotcha! Oh yeah, we get Yuri's Ashes. We do not... And Dark Drift. Dark Drift is cool as hell. Unfortunately, it's a pain to upgrade. But it is invisible, or like, it's translucent. Has the same moveset as the... it has a slightly different moveset in that you get a stab instead of the stance. This stab will go straight through shields. It just ignores shields. It doesn't stagger the person. It just acts like the shield isn't there. The other sword we got is the Morian Blade. A twisted sword resembling the towers of Londor's Sable Church. 8 branching blades and thorns induce bleeding. The Church's blessing makes the weapons revel in the agony of its owner. Heavy losses of HP boost attack, a curse most befitting of its deformed appearance. We can use this two-handed. What's it like? Okay, so it's got the... What's the scaling like? A D. 132, 52... Oh! Oh no, 58. 138. No, 138, 30... Even though the scaling... Weird. Even though the scaling here... Even though the scaling is less, like this is a C scaling, I'm actually getting more scaling from Dex on this weapon. I might use this for a while. I mean, it's nice and cool. We look like a complete edgelord, so that's a positive. We can wield this with 2 hands without doing more. This stance is decent, like that's a decent attack as this. I'd like the katana stance a little bit better, but that's still fine. What's the R2 here? Okay, a wide swing. Yeah, we'll roll this for a while. We also... If we pop this... And this... We'll have enough. To reverse our hollowing. So we no longer have... We've got 1 Titanite and 1... So we should be able to upgrade this weapon once as well. We no longer have the key item of the Dark Soul. We do have Yuri's Anvils. Umbral Ash of Yuri of Londo. With this, the Shrine Handmaid will prepare new items. Having 3 founders of the Black Church ensured Yuri's legacy would survive. Her 2 sisters could carry the torch, making certain their lords claims the flame for the sake of all hollows. I don't actually know what that's on about.
Ah, gracious.
Just...
Passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully warm at that. Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago. Oh, forgive an old woman's idle prate. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
So what we've actually done there is lock ourselves out of buying any sorceries. Oh, wait. We can buy basic sorceries. We're not going to be able to buy the better sorceries for the rest of the game because we killed Logan and then didn't give his ashes to this chick. Unfortunately, I think that also locks us out of a certain ring. It is what it is.
Ashen one.
Do we have... It's fine, I didn't plan to go int on this character, and I've got my other character. We do have enough.
Ashen one.
And we'll rock this headgear. I quite like this look. This look is actually, with this helmet and these robes, is what makes me feel like Boomerang from Wild Arms. Also code F. We've got that. I didn't look at Crystal Sage. The twin Crystal Sages once served as spiritual guides to the scholars of the Grand Archives, and one went on to ally the Undead Legion. So there's actually another Crystal Sage out there. And he can give us either a... I'm not a clever man. He can either give us a sorcery or a rapier. The rapier is actually useful because it upgrades item find. Like you can... Thrusting sword with tiny crystals scattered across its blade, used by crystal sages for self-defense. The crystals boost the magic damage inflicted by the sword and the item discovery of the wielder. Fruits of the lifetime of research conducted by the sages. Otherwise, we've got Crystal Hail. In a pact said to be formed long ago, one of the sages allied with the Undead Legion in order to train the sorceries of Farron. So we will pick up the Crystal Sword, if and only if... Yeah, no, we can't wield it effectively. And we can still regular roll. So what we're going to do here is this. Because, although it looks a little silly to have a sword at your side while wielding a sword, this is going to boost our item discovery rate. And that's worthwhile. And with no further ado, let's continue on our quest. I still have... sorry, we have one short aside. How much do you want for the dagger? 300.
Ashen one.
Yes, yes, yes. More souls. I'll pay my due. I think I'll do the poison swamp. Actually, no. Actually, yes. Okay, I'll do the poison swamp. I'm not going to do the area beyond the poison swamp just yet. And I think that should be enough to proc a certain side quest that I want to do. So we want to head to Crucifixion Woods. No, we don't. I'm an idiot. We want to head to the next area. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're actually going to equip the... Actually, can we just equip it? Dagger. Where is the dagger? Did I? There we go. Okay, do we fat roll? We don't. Sweet. Also, dual wielding like a try-hard. Okay, and we want the dagger in this hand. And we want to go to Farron Keep. Okay, this next area is annoying, and I'll be skipping most of the enemies, not all. There's a few that I will kill. There's a bow that I want in particular. And... okay, we'll use this for now. We're going to get poisoned. I honestly don't care. I'll go up to the first flame we need to deal with after I grab something else. Ow. Again, I'm gonna get poisoned here. Actually, no, you know what, we're here. We'll go up that way first. Titanite shard. I should have upgraded this weapon. I'll upgrade this weapon after I defeat the enemies I want to defeat here. Since we do have a Twinkling Titanite. Oh yeah, I really dislike fighting these guys. They've got a real aggravating they've got a real aggravating attack that grabs you. Okay, so the Uchigawa is going to get better scaling the second we put it a sharp edge or a refined edge on it anyway, but I'm happy to use a different weapon for a little while that I haven't used before. I'll be going through this cutscene this time. I'll be skipping it on the other 3 times. Basically, you need to turn off these 3 bonfires, and they will open the gates. Or the gates will open. Sort of a reverse. Oh, the fires of Gondor have been lit. Gondor, sorry, have been lit. I've got to go help them. This one, it's like, oh, they've stopped asking for help. Open the gates. And we get a nice little shot of the next area. We're gonna do... We were being poisoned the entire time we're in that cutscene. That's nasty. Okay. Prism stone. Just gonna run this way for now. I might end up having to... Actually, well, I won't pause the video. I'll do this once, and if I die, I'll... If I die, I'll do it off camera, because there's a nice little trick you can do here to kill the... Actually, before we get into battle, we've got them equipped. Okay, we're going to have to kill this guy to do what we want to do. Oh, bloody Z-axis. Real fucking annoying attack. Gotcha. Again, the skills in this game are incredibly useful. Well, actually, we're here. We'll pop up and grab this one. Hopefully it won't mess up what we're trying to do. What enemies are up here? Is it just the one? It is just the one. Can heal our poison, but it's nearly gone anyway. Poison is not that much of a bad effect. Okay, this cutscene is just the same as the other cutscene. I'm not going to bother watching it again. Right, so what we're going to do is run back and grab our Black Knight friend. Equip these. And this is a strategy that I sort of came up with myself. After I saw that, like, I tried to run past this guy and he followed me and he aggroed on the other enemies. So what you can do is say, hey buddy, you want to follow me? It's sort of a little annoying to get done though, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it first try. Usually takes... well, I only did this last time and it took me 3 or 4 tries, but maybe the practice that time carries over. Hey buddy. Now the one of these guys closest to us has the item we want. Hey buddy. Oh, please. Okay. And as with all of our friends, curse our sudden but inevitable trail. So he helps out a lot against that guy. We get the Bow of Faris. And we get an Ember. So the Bow of Faris... Black Bow of Faris, a black longbow named after a hero of old, known for the unusual stance from which it is fired. Has a longer range than standard bows, but its usage requires a trained, dexterous hand, and has triple shot. This is a really good bow. Like, I'll be using this bow against a certain boss later on. Has a 3 attack, and has just a regular bow attack. Cool. Oh yeah, that'll actually do it for this episode, I think. We've still got to do some more stuff in this area. Dogs. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh god, these dogs! Or dogmen. Actually, these dogmen aren't that bad. Now, you may be wondering why we have the dagger equipped. It's because it'll help us in the next area we're going to go to. Great sword. Not very useful for us on this run. Just going to try and grab this item before I die. 7,000 souls. Actually, I don't want to die. 7,000 souls is a decent amount. This should be the direction we came from originally. Right, so the reason we have the dagger is so we can do this. The dagger special ability is to do this. If we were rolling right now, well, not right now, but before, if we were rolling, it would have slowed us down. Okay. The dagger isn't slowed in this area. Okay, we've sat down, but... Okay, you went away. That'll do it for this episode, gentlemen. I'll see you next time.